Hello everybody, I'm here today to my July book haul. I only accumulated a few books this month, but I also just got an order from Amazon in the mail today, which I will be unboxing for you guys today, which is very exciting. I'm going to start with showing you the books that I bought at Barnes & Noble this month. The first being Memoirs of an Imaginary Friend by Matthew Dix. I don't really know much about the story. I feel like I've just seen this cover everywhere, and it was a bargain book and it was only like $4, so I decided to pick this up. The second book I picked up is Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I love the premise of this book. It is about a girl that must complete a summer bucket list in order to find out more information about her friend that went missing. And in doing the items on this list, she ends up finding herself. This book kind of reminds me a lot of The Big Summer by Jamie B. Laurie. His book is about a kid who's going through a rough time and he decides to create a bucket list for himself. And in doing this summer to-do list, he ends up finding himself, finding love, finding friends, and it's just a very great summer story. The final book I picked up was Noggin by John Corey Whaley. I believe this is a story about a 16-year-old that has cancer. So he has his head chopped off and frozen in hopes that once there's a cure for this cancer, his head will be reattached to another body. And his head is reattached to another body, but it's a lot quicker than he expected. So now he has to live with the consequences that life went on, and that his friends have moved on, and his girlfriend's moved on, and he just has to find his place again in society. I'm not really sure. I purchased it because it had one freaking awesome cover, and the plot just kind of intrigued me as well. So now it is time to open this box that I got from Amazon. I normally don't buy books off of Amazon. I think they kind of rip publishers and authors off. But I had a gift card and I didn't really want anything else, so I decided to just go with some books. I am really struggling opening this. The first book in this box is a beautiful, beautiful hardback. It is Landline by Rainbow Rowell. This is Rainbow Rowell's new adult novel. It is about a marriage that is on the rocks, and the wife finds this old landline phone, and when she makes a call to her husband, she reaches her husband from like years ago, and this is a Rainbow Rowell novel, so I'm sure it's going to be witty and beautiful and have really great characters, and I'm very, very excited to read this soon. And the next two books in this box are If I Stay and Where She Went by Gail Foreman. If I Stay is about a girl who has an out-of-body experience after a car accident that she's in with her family, and she decides if she either wants to stay on Earth or go to heaven with the rest of her family. And then Where She Went is the sequel, and I believe this has just like all the answers that aren't answered in the first part. So I'm very excited to read these. This next book is beautiful. It is Why We Broke Up by Daniel Handler. I have heard so many people raving about this, and it is beautiful. The back says every breakup starts with a love story, and there's images on the inside, and I am just so intrigued to read this. This is definitely going to the top of my TBR list. And the final book in this box is One Man Guide by Michael Barakiva. I saw this in Barnes & Noble, but ended up picking it up on Amazon with my gift card. From the title and the cover and the synopsis on the front, I am assuming that it is an LGBT coming-of-age love story, which has me intrigued. On the back it's blurred by E. Lockhart, so that's a good sign. And the cover is just kind of cute, so I'm really excited to give this a read. So these are the books that I purchased during the month of July. I'm very excited to give them all a read. Like always, I'm going to go ahead and put my social media information in the description below, including my Goodreads. Feel free to add or follow me there. And if you liked this video, please feel free to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment telling me if you have read any of these books and what you thought of them. And until next time, happy reading!